The president of Zimbabwe, that is Emerson Mnangagwa, has just arrived in South Africa for bi-national commission. They say it is the fourth session of the bi-national commission between Zimbabwe and South Africa. He left Zimbabwe some few moments ago, about 2 hours ago, and I can confirm that he has arrived in Zimbabwe. He was actually welcomed by his Minister of Foreign Affairs, as well as also some officials and dignitaries in South Africa. So Mr. Jones will have to sleep in South Africa, not in his country. The state media has not announced so far who was left acting acting as the president in Zimbabwe between Kembo Mohadi as well as also retired General Chiwenga. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So Emerson Mnangagwa today will sleep in South Africa. He was seen off Zimbabwe by retired General Chiwenga as well as also Kembo Mohadi. He comes to South Africa to meet the government of national unity. This time around, the bi-national commission of Zimbabwe, being the fourth session, would be between ZANU-PF as well as the government of national unity in South Africa, not just the African National Congress. It actually stands to be witnessed what new concessions are going to be made between the two government. Okay, someone is saying Kembo is the acting president. These days, if that's the truth, it shows that Emerson Mnangagwa tries by all means these days to actually avoid Chiwenga being the acting president. And I'll be ventilating on this issue. Someone was saying you leave the issues not ventilated. I'm speaking about bi-national commission. Someone confirming that it is Kembo Mohati. I'm yet to actually verify that. It's one of the viewers watching this particular channel. So President Emerson Mnangagwa has arrived in South Africa for the fourth session of the bi-national commission between Zimbabwe and South Africa. He was received at Waterkloof Airbase by officials from both countries, including Ambassador Lovemore Mazero and Professor Amon Muruira. So I was speaking about first, before I go to bi-national commission, it is important to speak about why Mnangagwa left Kembo Mohadi acting. Remember when he went also, he came to South Africa for SADC activity. It was also Kembo Mohadi who was acting. There is a plot by Emerson Mnangagwa to actually either consider handing over the power to his wife and also, him assuming the kingship, Mono Motapa kingship. There is also that plot, but there are many plots at play that so far has come out publicly to the members of the public. And Emerson Mnangagwa is seen making moves in an effort to actually move towards his dream of creating a dynasty in Zimbabwe. So I was speaking about their bi-national commission. Remember that South Africa hosts quite a number of Zimbabweans. And at the moment, South Africa has not renewed the ZEP permit, which expired long time ago for quite a number of Zimbabweans. So will Emerson Mnangagwa tackle such issues under normal circumstances? The bi-national commission should also address such issues. But we see Emerson Mnangagwa doing exactly that, we've seen that what ZANU-PF values is their relationship with the so-called sister parties, sister revolutionary parties. They don't value, the livelihoods of the people of Zimbabwe, particularly Zimbabweans residing in South Africa without papers, most of them who have been subjected to xenophobia in South Africa. That is actually raising its ugly head. Some Zimbabweans ended up actually resorting to go back to their own country. So, what exactly I foresee them strengthening trade between the two countries, the trade that does not benefit Zimbabweans, but that only benefits the African National Congress as well as ZANU-PF. This is the fourth binational commission. I think three of them have been done solely between ZANU-PF as well as the African National Congress. This one, it will be between the African National Congress, but remember, it is not the only political party that is governing South Africa. At the moment, African National Congress is governing with DA and other political parties. So it will be quite interesting to witness what nature of actually programs or actually bilateral agreements that these two nations will come up with. For South Africa, I think this government is left with just few years. If yeah, it must be next year when South Africa goes for, and also Ramaphosa as the president of the African National Congress. I think he's left with months. If I'm not mistaken, they should be African National Congress, conference this year to elect a new president. Of which, if the African National Congress elect a new president, Cyril Ramaphosa's chances of remaining as the president of South Africa would actually be slim. For Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, he has extended his term of office with 2 additional years, and he is looking forward to ban opposition political parties in Zimbabwe and establish a one-party state. And the worst thing that he could possibly do, of which he's planning to do it, is to establish himself as the Mono Motapa II. Already they have started touting that title for him, as well as also his bootlickers have already started campaigning for him. So the two governments that would be meeting in South Africa, of course, they will be planning for other governments, of which whatever plans they will put in place today, especially for South Africa, because South Africa is a democratic country. So Cyril Ramaphosa says, time in office is really, we are talking of months now. So there is absolutely high probability that whatever agreements that he formulates with ZANU-PF, they will be subjected to review depending on the next coming government, of which I don't think ANC, it will take ANC some time to actually govern South Africa alone. I think we are moving towards a period whereby sometimes it may be possible that ANC may not govern alone, or may not govern even at all, if we are looking at the statistics regarding the elections. Local government elections, municipality elections that would be done in November this year. It will actually give a picture of the state of the African National Congress. A lot of South Africans feeling African National Congress has not done much justice in terms of addressing the plights of South Africans. In a democratic society, it must be understood that no single party can actually govern forever. That is why in America you will see it's either the Democrats or the Republicans, as it is the case at the moment. So whatever agreements they will make for South Africa, I think it would not make sense for Ramaphosa to make agreements that are so serious when he is actually when he will actually be departing his office very soon. So it's quite interesting. We'll be following these the fourth bi-national commissions to see exactly what the two countries will review and will agree on in the midst of xenophobia, and as ANC approaches also elections, municipal elections this year. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button